Welcome back to my channel, you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a Chelsea smile. First, I will be going in with the red from my Ben Nye bruise wheel. I'm going to very lightly paint on my guide for the silicone. I don't want to go too dark, I just want it dark enough for me to be able to see when I'm placing my silicone. Once I'm done with my guide, I'm going to mix equal parts A and B of the 3rd degree silicone compound. When mixing, use separate spatulas. If you get them mixed in the jar, the entire jar will harden and you'll have wasted a bunch of product. If you want to try the silicone for yourself, be sure to check the description for the link to it. After mixing, I apply a small amount of silicone using one side of the spatula and I gently drag it across my skin, following my guide. I'm working directly above the guide, making sure not to put any on the guide itself. The guide will be the deepest part of the cut, so we want to leave that empty. This product is sticky, so be sure to take your time when working with it. It takes about 5 minutes to fully dry and harden, so you'll have plenty of time to mold your cut to your liking. I'm adding a little bit more silicone on top, working it into the previous silicone that I've already laid down. Then I'm creating the bottom of the cut by following the bottom of the guide, and I'll do this on both sides. Once you've got the basic shape down and you know how you want it to look, you can always add more silicone to add depth. Next, I'm going in with my Ben Nye Master Bruise Wheel, and I'm applying that red right into where my guide was originally. I'm also applying to the outer corners of my mouth as well. I'm going to be applying this red all throughout the guide, but on the silicone as well. This is going to make the cut look inflamed. The bruise wheel will also be linked below in the description. This year, I believe we're spending Halloween at home since COVID-19 really has affected a lot of people and their families, and we're going to spend Halloween watching some kid-friendly Halloween movies, snacking on some popcorn and candy. I think we'll probably still dress the kids up for the fun of it. If there's any good movies you guys recommend, please comment down below in this comment section and let us know what movies you guys want us to watch. I'm just using my fingertips just to kind of blend everything out, and then using the brush right at the bottom of the silicone just to create that really inflamed look. You can use a blending brush to blend it out as well, but I'm just going to use my fingertips. It's okay for it to look a little messy. It's going to be covered in blood as well. Going in with a deeper blue or a deeper red and going in to right where my guide was, just to create some real depth in that cut. I'm also going to be creating some bruising at the outer corners of my lips using that blue as well. I really want the end result to look very bruised, inflamed, so I'm going in with that deep blue right on the outer corners and then just tapping it in with my fingertips. I'm going to be leaving the center of my bottom lip completely natural. This is going to cause a highlight effect and make it look like a swollen bottom lip, like a fat lip. And then I'm going to continue just buffing everything out with my fingertips and blending it all out so it looks nice and natural. This is by far one of my favorite Halloween looks to do. It is so much fun and it just allows for so much creativity. And now I'm just going in with that deeper blue and applying it into the inner side of the cuts, and then using that bright yellow on the ridges of the cuts. And this is going to make a highlighting effect, so it'll appear as if it's the skin really pulling out. You don't want too much yellow, so you're just going in very lightly with it. And next I'm going in with Mehron's coagulated blood and a eyeliner brush just to apply it into the actual cuts. You can apply as little or as much as you want. It all is your preference. Mehron's coagulated blood is going to be a thicker blood formulation, so it's not going to be very runny or very drippy, so you won't get that really dripping effect. It's going to be more of a almost starting to dry blood, and it's going to be much thicker. You can paint some drip-ons like I'm doing right here, so it makes it appear like there's blood that's already been sitting and dripping and starting to dry. You can also add squirt blood, which I will be doing in a few minutes, and I'll be using the same brand. My favorite blood brand is the Maron blood. We can probably call it a day with how much blood I've already applied, but I want to go a little extra with it, and we're going to apply that squirt blood. And you can do it a couple of different ways. You can use a brush, or you can just drip it right into the cut like I'm doing with the squeeze bottle. And I love that they have a squeeze bottle. I just wish it had a nozzle on it to have more control. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment of what you want to see next.